Hi everyone, thank you to be here once again for a brand new video. This one is a bit special because as you can see I'm in my new studio that I built up during this summer, and if you followed my different stories eventually on my French channel, you know that with my organization Replay Museum we're doing a lot of exhibitions here in France, and we had some problem. We had to move our storage a few months ago, and now we are ready in our new building. Everything is right behind me in another room, 200 meters of storage full of computers, video games and crazy stuff. And since we had an office right next to the stock, it was very convenient to build up a YouTube studio so I can make new videos more often, more easily, without any stress. And so be ready to see a lot of new videos from here this year. As I just quite finished my studio, I wanted to test it, making a new video, and initially I wanted to make a video about H.E.R.O and Victor computers, but I missed some components. So today I will rather test a brand new game that I love. It's a brand new old game. It's a game called H.E.R.O. I don't know if you know it. It's this game which was released for the Atari VCS in 1984, programmed by John Van Riesen from Activision. This was a huge hit, at least it's one of my favorite games ever, and it was released for the Atari, ColecoVision, Sega SG-1000, Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum, and so on, many versions. And this year, a programmer called LC Games, that you can find on his H.E.R.O page, released a brand new version of H.E.R.O for the Commodore 64. That's why I brought my Commodore 64. We're gonna test this brand new version. Why a new version? In fact, it is very similar to the original 664 version, but with brand new levels. In fact, 20 brand new levels to explore. So for all the H.E.R.O fans, that's really amazing, and I can't wait to test this game and play the different new levels. You can go to the LC Games H.E.R.O page. I will, of course, give you the link in the description, and you will see that LC Games made a lot of excellent adaptations for the Commodore 64, a lot of arcade conversions, a lot of games to explore, and H.E.R.O is back. The name of the new game was in fact released in 2019, but in Windows version. What is different now that this is really the 64 version? You just have to download the game, put it on a Kung Fu Flash cartridge, for example, to test it directly on your 64. Okay, enough said, we're gonna now power on the computer and test the game. Okay, let's test the game. I just downloaded the program on the H.E.R.O page. It was in a D64 format, a disk file. I put it on the micro SD card, put the card in Kung Fu Flash. I don't know if you know this one. If you have a Commodore 64, of course you know it, because it's one of the most convenient way to play all your favorite games on a real 64. So now I take the cartridge, plug it in at the back of the 64, use my trusty Cruiser joystick coming directly from 1986 or 87, according to these fantastic colors. This will be perfect to test the game. We power on the 64. And here it is, the game just loaded, and there is an introduction text. This game is a homage to H.E.R.O from John Van Riesen, published by Activision in 1984. This version contains completely new levels. Press fire to continue. Okay, LC Games presents H.E.R.O is back. Isn't it wonderful? to be able to play brand new games on your 64 just like that, very easily. What a wonderful time. You know that apart the 1,000 games available for the Commodore 64, there are hundreds of brand new games that were released these last years that you can try on your old 64. The Kung Fu Flash cartridge is not very expensive, so just buy one, download new games, and wake up your old trusty 64 and play some games with it. Okay, press a button. We can go to credits, and the programming, graphics and sound were made by Luca Carminati. I think it's an Italian guy, judging by his name. Testing was made by his family, Luca, Stefano and Paolo Carminati. And there's even his contact, his email, so you can send a mail to him and telling him how good his game is. And I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send him an email to let him know that I made a video about his game. Okay, let's start the game. Right, in H.E.R.O, the player is paused right from the start. You have to press a button or use direction on the joystick to really start the game. So if you never played H.E.R.O before, the pitch is that there has been a volcano eruption, and all the miners that were working in the caves are blocked by the lava, the boulders, the monsters, so you have to go and rescue them. So in each level you have to make your way right down the shafts and the caves and to find the poor guy waiting for you. You have a limited time. In fact, it's a limited air supply. It's a yellow bar. You have a limited amount of dynamites. Here I have 6 dynamites. These are used to destroy walls. And you also have a laser coming out of your eyes, a bit like Superman. And well, first of all, I'm blocked. I need to go down and put down a dynamite that will explode very quickly. So you have to move very quickly to avoid to being exploded too. Okay, let's go down. I can shoot monsters, another wall. The graphics are very nice. They are, I think they are the same as the original 64 version. Here is a miner. Thank you, guy. Yeah, I know. This is one of the best versions. The graphics are detailed, colorful. The sound is very nice. It's one of the most pleasant versions to play. And this sequel with new levels is also very well done. Okay, I've got to concentrate a bit. Very often when you have choices between 2 shafts, it's the most complicated one to reach, which is the right way to use. Well, it will be very difficult to pass through the snake, so I must go here. And when you pass on a lamp, everything goes black. You know, it's like the light is broken and you can't really see where you're going, especially holes in the ground, so you have to be extra careful. Okay, and the more you have air left when you reach the miner, the more you get points. What's on the right? Okay. We'll go on the left. I don't know. This is a new trick. There wasn't on the original version, as far as I know, levels with multiple ways to reach the end. Why not? Oh no! No, it was a dead end. Okay. Yep. Wow. Sorry, I don't speak a lot because I've got to be very concentrated to reach the end of each level. What a real pleasure to discover brand new levels, because when, like me, you really love H.E.R.O, the original game, well, you played a lot, always the same levels, and well, I'm very happy to discover new levels. So here again, I think the way to go is far one here. Okay. I can try to kill the snake, but I have to be... Whoa! No, I can't go there. That wasn't the way. I don't know if I told you, but the red walls are lava walls. You don't want to touch that. So it's in H.E.R.O, it's very often pixel perfect movement. You have to be extra careful. Oh, this is something new. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Something new I said, because originally you go down, 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 and the miner is here, but here I reached the... Oh, fuck. I reached the bottom, and I had to go now up again. It's like mazy levels. Okay, that's my last life. Yeah, it's complicated because when you push up, you go up with your copter, but not right at the time when you push up the joystick. There is a little latency, so you have to, to synchronize with the monsters. And this last move was not easy. Okay, last dynamite. I hope there's not other walls. It's getting very difficult. Okay. Oh no. I don't have any dynamite left, so not this way. Okay! Yeah! Well, level 4, it was huge. So if there are 20 new levels, but very complicated ones, very nice ones, very challenging ones. Okay, yeah, don't go too far. Oh yeah, it's getting very hard. Okay, I made the new best score. Olympics. Yeah, cool. Well, that is amazing. Bravo, Luca. You made a really good job programming this sequel for the 64. I'm very, very happy to have played this version, and I think I'm gonna play again when I will stop the video. I will try again to go even further. Okay, it was a short video. It was a bit to test the new studio environment, but I hope you liked it. Please tell me in the comments if you like this game, if you played H.E.R.O when you were young, which version, and you can also comment on my new studio. Of course, don't forget to subscribe. Again, I will put the link of the download page in the video description. And if you can't wait to watch even more content from me, you can also go to my friend channel, activate the subtitles, and you will have access to tons of videos I made over the years. Okay, thank you to have watched this, and see you very soon. Bye.